Hello, everybody. Um, welcome back here. I say thank you guys for keeping up the patience, and I want to say thank you for all of your support. Um, what should I start at here? There's a lot of things is gonna coming up in the next few days as I look at the charts in the past pretty much hour and a half. I was, what is it that this is gonna go? Today we are gonna have a very interesting day. The interesting day is gonna be to working on mediation. What is the mediation process? Okay. The mediation process, this is one of the third parties involved to solve conflicts, to solve situations. In the astrology, we have a very kind of like, I would say, like critical points. One of those critical points there, that is a Pisces Aries. That is a when we ending things and have a new beginning. Another critical point is the opposite of that, which is that's what the gravity does. In there, when you starting something new, uh, in there within yourself to work on yourself, which is that's what the areas represent. Um, we have this inner work that has to comes in and work, where the transitions from Libra, from Virgo to Libra. This is where the yesterday I finished the report. I haven't watched the yesterday's report about the Astrea. I found the legend of Astrea, and I'm gonna go ahead and posted the link below the video. You can read it on yourself in there. But today, hopefully, you're gonna get the point, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell the point we're gonna talk more about tomorrow, because tomorrow we are gonna see this mediations, internal mediations, the possibilities to fail, but we are going to have the divine influence in this mediations too. What is that is going to be personally for you? First of all, the moon today is going to be going, she's going to be working within the past, unhealed situations in the past, as she's going to move into the first degree of Libra. She's going to try to the sun, that transitions of the sun going into Aquarius. As the authority is going to be going into the Aquarius, which is the sun is going to be entering and joins, officially joins the Pluto in Aquarius. This is going to be taking the new wise and going into the north. It's going to be taking these positions of ourselves there. So, in order to have these mediations within yourself, there is about the acceptance that is going to be coming with. Uh, Need to understand that Libra is a little bit interesting energies there. The Libra has to be held, and what it's holding the Libra, that is the Australia. Okay. And with that, is talking about the justice, balance, perfections. Okay, that's what this is coming in, because you seeing from Pisces to Aries that you have a new beginning because that was not perfect. Usually that people relate it into the relationships when they figure out, oh, this stuff is not going to work out. I need to be on my own. I need a dump out. I need to get off, and I need to have a new beginning for me. Okay. Now with this kind of like a transitions in there, we're facing the oppositions, and the past is gonna come so strong. So interesting that that past is gonna comes in and it's gonna kick in. Now, with this being said, in here, personally, there is going to be some challenges of evaluations in there. A lot is going to come in and preparations for tomorrow. So, if you can get today's energies properly, Tomorrow, you're going to be operating from a divine perspective, not from the energies they're going to be, because tomorrow is going to be a heavy day. Tomorrow, the moon is going to be meeting both Liliths, which is true Lilith, and the main Lilith. They're all going to meet up at Libra. That is going to be creating a lot of issues of communications. That's going to be squaring Mars. That's going to be a squaring Mercury, lack of communications, lack of situations that are going to be coming up on these positions. They are going to be very highly intensive there. So, talking about these situations, um, things are very, very important, and I have someone who is very, very important. Just I got a very interesting message just came in there, and I need to reply. It's not about this. Sometimes you need to understand that certain things has to happen at a certain moments, and those important uh, people for you. You need to understand and be, because one good friend, it costs more and it's worth it more than 1,000 acquaintances that are not next to you when you need it. This is important. So with this importance at 7 o'clock in the morning, as the moon is going to go into Libra, we are going to have this powerful empowerment that's going to come towards the Sun and Pluto. We've been talking about this. Currently, the North Node is back at Aries there, with Neptune's been across and the union of Saturn and Venus. We are having incredible moments to resolve conflicts. If we resolve the conflicts today, tomorrow the things is going to be under the divine guidance. All right. So with that energy in the morning, we are going to be coming in and seeking this mediation within ourselves, this personal negotiations that it's going to be leading within others. A lot is going to go on, a lot is going to do, but are we going to be operating from the unhealed wounds from the past? And this is what you have to negotiate today. You to understand the past, but don't associate with. So with that new beginning at 8 o'clock, the moon is going to be sextiling the midheaven at Sag. The ascendant is going to be at 8 o'clock together with the sun. Powerful energies is going to be start kicking with this moments. A very, very interesting as that transitions is going to come. You're going to see it at 11 o'clock, those energies that's going to be working very strong. Right now, you only see them as the beginning. It's like, I got it. I see what I need to do. I have to go ahead and fix this. It's time for the renovation. But the renovations is coming from what? The power to create. But you cannot create without imagination. But in order to have the imaginations, you have to be in order within yourself to reimagine. That's what this is. Because without the power of your own internal self, without the balance that it's needed, which is the moon is going to be providing today, you cannot be able to imagine because you're preoccupied with everything. So the preoccupations has to be removed, and this is an energy you're going to be working out today. All right. The next hour, the ascendant is going to be at Aquarius, divine energies towards Mars. If you're acting kind of those unhealed wounds, that's masculines right now are working on it. A lot of masculine energies are working on healing things in the family and the earth. There is a lot of going on behind the background with that energies right now. But with this ascendant is going to be pointing out that the healing, it is going to be the conflict between the two Liliths. This is going to be some interesting moments in there. We are going to be seeing it, and how that is going to work. Well, the things is going to work because of the next hour. We are going to have the ascendant. It's going to be passing through Saturn, Venus, Neptune, and North Node there at 10 o'clock. energies. Interesting will be that, as I said that before, in Sag, this duality energies of Sag is about philosophy, spirituality, but this squaring that is going to be coming in between the end um, of Sag, the beginning of Capricorn. This is a cardinal changes. Here we are having at this end of Pisces, end of Sag squares that is actually it's opposing the moon and the south node. So what is that telling you is that that transition it's needed, but that transition has to be done of internal balance and peace. Okay, that just we moved from the moon that it's in Virgo, we moved to where? To Libra. That is that transitions within the astrology there. So with this energy, we're going to continue going on as the next hour. The ascendant is going to go to Taurus. That's going to be squaring the Sun and the Pluto. This is going to be putting attentions into the material world. Right now, the material world, the situation is not pink, right? Everyone has some kind of like challenges. The world has challenges. The economy has challenges in there. We have some lot of challenges within the material world because we end up in there for that purpose to understand that we need to reimagine. We need to make this peace and balance within us. As the ascendant is going to be divine energies with the moon, this is going to become Zen. It's like, what is the divine creations? We thought about the material to have more and more and more and more. What is that more this to you, to us? Nothing could achieve. The only thing that we achieve is we are going into this kind of like a self path of self-destructions. So with this energies, the authorities are going to be thinking, they're going to be talking there. Mercury is going to be in a very good positions because he is the one that creates the communications between Venus and Saturn. Important is that wisdom to come and work. So in the next hours, which is the authority hour, there's going to be the midheaven there. The energy is going to be so much put into this. Very, very powerful moments. If you are working, you're going to be working on projects, new things, reviving new things, negotiating things in there. Beautiful because the ascendant is going to be with Uranus, but it's the same time as the moon is beginning to move more within Libra. She's beginning to trine who? Jupiter. What is prevent us to be what you need to be? With this trine in there, we are talking about the trine within the air signs. Everything is going to be coming in with the friendshipness, the balance, and the renovations. Okay, so when you achieve the balance, the friendshipness with everything, guess what? Your imagination begins to kick in. And with this, it's going to be creating this new power of creations that we need to understand that we're going to have. Now, without energies being there, the moon is also is going to be coming in and help with that. So much, so friendly, and hopefully everything is going to be okay with you understanding the path. The path is going to come in strongly in the next hour. 1 o'clock energies. The ascendant is going to be with Jupiter. That is where is the friendliness went to? What happened to the friendliness? What happened to these friendships? What happened to this? Let's be a friends, right? And you're gonna find out that a lot of the people they're not friends or they lost the friendship is because a lack of a balance. But lack of balance where? In personality, in the person. See, when the one person doesn't have a balance within themselves, they bring the balance to somebody else. Currently, what is the conflict? Well, the conflict is Mars, Pluto, and the Sun. All right, that is one of the biggest conflicts right now, as the intuition is opposing Neptune still in there. And we have the problem with Jupiter square Saturn and Venus. Usually this is a heavy, heavy energies to process. So what happened with let's be a friends again? And Libra is negotiating this. This is the purpose of this mediations within yourself today, that you're going to be looking at to achieve this peace. But is that peace is possible? Yes, it is. If everything it is put back into the table as a family. As the ascendant is going to go into a Cancer, we are talking about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That divine energies is going to kick in towards that particular points of the first degree of Aquarius. See, the beginning of within the astrology, the beginning of Cancer to the beginning of Aquarius, there is a very particular divine energies. That is it. When you put and re-invite these divine energies, that it's gonna come together with everything in life. Okay, everything in life is gonna be pointed out, but it's gonna be facing the cardinal changes as the moon is in the first degrees of Libra, and we have the North Node and Neptune and Pisces. So the figurations there is not like destroying everything, is to clear the misunderstandings. That's what the mediation is. You to clear out your misunderstanding within yourself, but also within others. All right, next hour, 3 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be with Venus and Saturn. Love, restrictions, lack of understanding, lack of culture, everything is going to be bringing in. Lack of proper understanding of family patterns. Now all this is going to come out as the ascendant at 14 degrees is in trine with the midheaven with Saturn and Venus at 16 degrees of Pisces. A lot of emotions. This is going to be emotional time. Very powerful to process unhealed emotions. This is why the moon in the morning was with what? The South Node. From the past, in processed emotions prevent you to go into the future. And without process of the old stuff, we are holding to the old stuff and behaving from the old stuff. We are continue repeating the same thing as the generations is passing over and over and over again. So now we have to find the balance with the old stuff, and then we have to go back and reimaginations for recreation. All right. As the moon is going to be moving forward in the next hour, the ascendant at Mars is going to come together. That's going to be squaring towards the Lilith. That's going to be squaring with Chiron and Mercury. Mindful about communications for this is where usually personal negotiations kicked in with these positions. That is when you're deciding not to, enough is enough. Situations are intense. Things are not going all well. Ascendant is opposing the Sun and Pluto at this point. And Lilith been squaring Mercury's and squaring the Mars. It tells you what's going to happen to the energies tomorrow. So if you failing to create the powerful negotiations, you understand that you don't have to act negative. Tomorrow you're going to win. But if you stay in the negative, and that negative is not depending on you, you can change yourself, not engaging with those energies. Is basically moved out of things. All right, next hour, the ascendant is going to be with Leo. That is going to bring this sextile with the moon, a sextile with Jupiter, as the moon is trying to fix this. Let's be a friends. Okay, let's overcome our ego. Very good positions is going to come with this. Midheaven is going to be with Chiron, challenging communications, challenging the both Lilith, which is energies, is going to be start coming in intense as the truth wants to come out. The truth is the true Lilith. That's it. That power of the truth that it's hidden. Okay, that's what represents. She's more powerful than the mean Lilith. Mean Lilith, it is you hitting when you have hidden agendas, when you are mean for, you put people into kind of like a situations, you set in a traps and they fall in. That's what the mean Lilith is in a way. But recognizing what that patterns, it doesn't do any positive. This is the good part of why that mean Lilith exists. So when you see that within yourself, you create. And the intuition, when it comes in, the moon, it's when it comes in together with that. Particularly tomorrow at Libra, we're going to be talking about tomorrow about this more. So come and watch the report tomorrow. Usually that is the time when you realizing things. Okay. So imagine that the moon, it's going to be Astrea holding the two sides of the Libras, which is going to represent the two Liliths. And you put the truth in there. It's been in the Egyptian mythology, it's been in the Greek mythology, and you are going to find out what is unbalanced within you and what is the truth. I just got that everything is okay. Hopefully the report was fine. Next hour, 6 o'clock, energies. Here we're going to have the ascendant and divine energies of Venus, Mercury, and Saturn. That yacht in there is going to be powerful because we're seeing the power of the ego and healing the patterns, because the ascendant is going to be trining Chiron. Midheaven is going to be a Taurus, and this is where the challenges in the material world creates this balance. Your fight for survival is going to prevent you to have the reimaginations needed. But if you're so strong within you, as in your psyche powers in there, I hope, and you understand the energies, the way you work with it, you're going to be able to recognize that power, because you understand the material possessions are only for temporary needs. They are only energies you operate in here. Okay? And if you struggle to survive, why do you struggle? Where is the reasons of the struggle? But without reasons in there that it's a struggle, you're going to find out it has something to do with the past. The past struggles that has not been overcome. The past unprocessed emotions. All right. As the day go by at 8 p.m., the ascendant is going to be at Virgo. It's going to be squares Jupiter, and it's going to begin to opposing the moon and the Venus. I'm sorry, the Venus and Saturn. That is going to be at Pisces. That is these revaluations of the psyche right now. This is where the depth of love, understand what love is. Venus, Saturn coming in together, that's what it represents. The saints been having that, because that's what the depth is. Saturn is the priest. Saturn is the wise man. He is in Pisces, deep depth of hidden God that comes in and connects the love there, right? And works with Pluto, and it works with very much of this transformation process. All right, 9 o'clock energies. The midheaven is going to be with Jupiter. You need some divine communications. This is going to be, for some people, this is going to be like, I need to find a mediator. I need to find this mediations in there. Sometimes when you see yourself, you have to put yourself as a third person and see yourself an outside. Where is your spirit? Where is your ego? And you're going to be the one that does the mediator to your own self. But you're going to see a lot of it, the people who's going to be coming in as the third party mediation between the conflict, between an individual. You may be the one person who's going to be fixing things between the people. Okay. Now those negotiations, they're going to be very powerful, as the midheaven with Jupiter is trining the moon, and the moon is still trining Pluto and the sun. All right. But that is not going to be coming in. That's not going to last because the moon moving too fast. She gives as the intuition is the fastest energies in you. Now as she's going to move, things is going to be changed. Things is going to be completely changed, and you have the last kind of like an hours to get this. So at 10 o'clock before you go to bed, the midheaven is going to be between Gemini and Cancer. The ascendant is going to be with the South Node. Powerful, very powerful energies again coming in towards Aquarius. Um, is going to be helping you. It's going to be helping you to end up the date in there, but the intensity you're going to be seeing that the only exit is to head out to the new. As the sun is in the first 5 minutes of Aquarius, there we have this south node that is at Libra at the 30 minutes of Libra. That is a perfect trine. Okay. The past is going to come in, it's going to say, it's like here. That's what happens in the past. In the past, to succeed, that's what has been done. But also in the past, whatever was not working, that's what it is the working. Don't repeat the mistakes from the past, but learn from it. Okay? Don't forget about it. Everything has its positive and negative. But all, if it leads to evolution, that is it. The purpose of the positive, the negative. You to be able to succeed. The success. And the success of internal mediation is going to be you, your level of acceptance and awareness. All right, 11 o'clock, this is going to be the time where the moon moving forward 9 degrees in Libra. She's not going to have any more influences over Pluto and over the sun. She's going to be more connecting with Jupiter. That is going to be why we are now friends. There's going to be getting square with Mercury. Don't want to talk. You're like, you know, I had enough. I spoke enough. I talk enough. Let's all this. This is going to be the energies you're going to getting tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be intense because lack of balance, the lack of desire to make a balance will be the issues because you did not reach this balance today with yourself. But if you reach the balance today with yourself, you don't have to deal with the heavy energies tomorrow, which is we are going to be talking about. All right, guys, if you have any questions or you need some personal assistance, you can go ahead and connect to me to the email above. And I wish you a very beautiful day, guys. Much love to you and good luck. See you tomorrow.